Before you spend any money on SEO, I'm going to share with you 3 things that are going to make your SEO journey so much more enjoyable. So before you dedicate any time, money, or resources to SEO, get out your pen and paper, follow along, and do these 3 simple things. If you are your own website author and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified each time I post a new video about search engine optimization. SEO is slow, and so you need to be very patient, as in patient. And that really isn't the world we live in. We live in a world full of instant gratification. And so when you start something like SEO, it can almost feel a little bit archaic. I mean, we don't wait for stuff, do we? And SEO can take anywhere 6 to 12 months before you really start to gain any traction. Now, I've been in SEO a long time, and I have 3 things that I always do in order to make that SEO journey so much more enjoyable. Grab a pen and paper, let's follow along. Number 1, always do what is right for the customer, which is very different than the customer is always right. So we're going to shelf that the customer is always right, because we know they're not always right. And we're going to focus on doing what is right for the customer every single time. Now you might ask why and what this has to do with SEO. When you always do what is right for your customer, they tell their friends. And then those friends tell their friends. And then those friends tell their friends. I mean, I think I could do this for quite a while, but I'm pretty sure you get the idea. Always doing what is right for the customer creates raving fans, and raving fans are good for business. Now, the second thing you can do to grow your business or brand while your SEO takes off is to promote your website through word of mouth and social sharing. Now, don't forget, SEO can take anywhere 6 to 12 months to really start working. And in the meantime, you want to drive as much traffic to your website as you can through word of mouth and your social networks. Share your website everywhere and get your really close colleagues and peers to share it for you as well. You'll be surprised how much traffic you can actually get to your website just through good old word of mouth. Now, the third thing you want to do before you do any of this SEO stuff is set up Google Analytics on your website. Now, Google Analytics is a free tool from Google, and it helps you monitor, track, and report all of your website visitors. I have a lot of videos that talk about Google Analytics, and I've put them all in the show notes below. This is the best way to get information about people visiting your website. And then you can use this historical data to kind of make website decisions to make that experience even better. Google Analytics is where it's at. All right, let's quickly recap. 3 things. Number 1, do what is right for your customer every single time. Number 2, build your brand or business through word of mouth or social sharing until your SEO really takes off. And number 3, set up that Google Analytics account. That's the best way to get information about your users. If all of this still seems so overwhelming, my SEO online training starts up again September 21st. I've put all of the information in the show notes below. And I'll let you in on a little secret. The Canada-Alberta Job Grant pays for up to 70% of your training. I've put all that information in the show notes as well. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Better yet, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified each time I post a new video about search engine optimization. Adios, everyone.